Well, we left 35, 36 degrees in southern Alberta, drove 5 hours north up to central Alberta, and rain.
Cooler temperatures.
9 degrees, rain.
Yep.
And nothing better. The reason we came up here, guys, was Hoodall closures, 2 o'clock closures hit, but to be honest with you, we've been doing the same rivers, same waters, same style of fishing for quite a few summers in a row, and
needed a change. Yeah.
Different. And with this weather forecast, we saw it, and Environment Canada said one thing and Weather Network said another thing, but good old YR.no out of Norway said no, drizzle all day. And when you see the forecast of drizzle all day, you go up to the North Ram and hope for a mayfly hatch. Yep. 9 degrees and drizzle.
Green drakes, PMDs, that's the hope, guys. Yeah.
That's the hope.
That is the hope. There's no guarantee of it, but man, you see that forecast and they really nailed it. That's the beauty of that YR.no. If you're unfamiliar, get familiar with that weather forecasting site, guys. It's great.
Anywhere on the planet. Yeah,
anywhere. Literally anywhere. You can put in the most obscure town, and I bet you it'll show up.
Or spur or community. Yep. So we're going to go for an hour walk in, and well, this is a Central Alberta ATV trail. Been like this forever, and don't get me started on this stuff. Yeah, it comes back to you. We've lived in Southern Alberta for 5 years, and we forget how ATV centric Central Alberta is.
Yeah, just beautiful. So rich and green, especially when it's got a nice little dusting of rain. Something we haven't seen in a long time.
No kidding. One rain in 3 months, Pincher Creek. It's been a year. Nothing like a hill to shut us up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can't come through to a cutthroat trout stream in Central Alberta and not have raspberries.
That's right. All through the hillside. Hey?
Beauty.
Looks like after the next hot spell, it'll be absolute mint.
Yeah.
But
absolutely.
Nice. At this stage, we'll be shocked if we see a hatch before 2.
Now it's raining, hey?
Isn't that just the picture of quad tracks and trails everywhere? You know?
Oh yeah.
And they wonder why we don't like them. It's not anything more than this. 40 years of this stuff. Just keep widening it. Just keep ripping it apart. Down every cut line. And I don't know what the answer is, but we got to do better than that. Build the trail. Improve the trail. Get your quad club, ATV club, to actually make this better.
Yeah.
And, well, this is how it is. Well, no, it shouldn't have been to begin with. We got to make sure that just because it's been 40 years of ATVs, well, what's 100 years from now look like? And people today are going, well, I've always had access to that. Well, maybe you shouldn't have had access to that valley or that trail done that way. And 100 years from now, no, we got to do better than this. This is ridiculous. Always has been, always will be. And if you think 100 years from now, 50 years from now, what does that look like? What, we're going to just keep going wider and wider and wider? Like, is this the answer? Just keep going zigzagging right across every mountain meadow? Nope. So, yeah, you might have rights, but it's time that we rein that in and actually develop trails that make sense, where they make sense. That's just a causeway when you look at it now, hey?
It is. No question.
Floodplain river with all sorts of down trees. And to your point, walking in the wood, hey, especially in lower flows.
Oh yeah, like the amount of pileup of old logs and whatnot that have been pushed through this river in high water is pretty epic, guys. But it can create some really interesting spots for cuts, and that's what I've always loved.
For anybody wondering if the North Ram is a popular little river, The answer is yes. Good edge between the gravel and the rock. Ooh, don't step on that rock. Ooh, is that slick? Oh yeah. Yeah. That's the one I was after, right at that slot there. Now, speaking of that rock I don't want to stand on, he's right in that slot, eh? That's my fish of the day, hands down. That's that big male everybody always wants. Whew. I don't know if I'll get him out of there, to be honest with you. Oh, another big green drake on the water. Sweet. Right there. I guess I'm gonna have to try to bring him down right around the literal skating rink. There we go. Gorgeous fish. Nice fish. Sweet. Yeah, it's a stunning fish. Yeah. Just amazing. That rock shelf was phenomenal, to be honest with you.
Just gonna get the...
Yep.
Yeah, should be good there.
Okay. Let me know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And got it. Got it. That's stunning. Anytime.
Wicked.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous fish. So what's really cool, guys, about this is obviously a rock shelf that goes right across the river. And it's really cool. Oh, there goes another drake. What's really cool about these rock shelves is that fish was sitting right on that transition zone right there. And that's the transition from gravel to that hard rock. And there's a cut right in the middle of that thing. And I actually cast it up here from way down and just let it drift in. And that fish, I guarantee it was just kind of surfing underneath there like they quite often do in this stuff at the heads of these shelves, especially the rock shelves. And yeah, really, really interesting, cool spot for a fish to be, because he's just going to be, you know, right in like that. That's exactly the cast I did, and he was sitting right there and whack. So, and then it was just, you know, 6-8 feet down, and good luck trying to pull him out of there. Like that's, look at how deep that goes, Mills. Like that's a good 10, looks like a 10-foot deep slot, you know?
What a perfect spot
oh,
for him to come up to.
That's so often where those big fish are holding.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sands and tracks.
Oh, yep. Oh. Oh yeah. That's gonna get eaten. Yes. That's just such a nice fish. too fun. All right, so right in where that foam line is, love. Oh, yeah. Boy, he came over for that. How about right in there? You ready for that? Different fish.
No, that's cool. I got it.
But that's awesome that you got it. Really cool. That's cool, hun. Spunky things, and he's a heavy one too, so. Gorgeous fish, absolutely gorgeous fish. You tell me when you're ready. Yeah, right? Unbelievable. It's a smorgasbord for them right now.